Hi Guy! Today we're going to do a bit of a return to one of my other games, Super Castlevania on the Super Nintendo. No, I've not gone insane. Like I say, it is a return gameplay vid, but I just fancied playing this and having a chat about something, to be honest, so I just thought I'd fire this up in the meantime. I've been really tempted to get my hands on that Castlevania, what is it, sorry, Dracula X for the Super CD-ROM, the PC Engine. Problem is, I mean, I've been outbid twice, really close to getting my hands on it, but it's been going for an absolute fortune. I think I was bidding about 70, maybe 80 quid. But yeah, I got outbid in the last couple of moments, so yeah, it looks like I'm stuck playing the PSP versions and this on the SNES for the time being. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, this is an absolutely cracking title, as you've probably seen before from the other gameplay video. But yeah, I mean, collecting games in general for the SNES is a bit of a pain in the backside. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you who use eBay have noticed in the past month or two that they've started forcing everyone who buys games to put free postage and packaging. I mean, it's great if you're a buyer, you know, because you can pick up some bargains, really, in theory. But from what I've seen, there's nothing back here saying that. Yeah, from what I've seen, what people tend to do is they raise the starting price. So let's say games that were starting at like 99 pence at a time and probably had postage and packaging of about the same, was only starting at like £3 or £4. Now, it might not sound a lot, but when you're after a bargain, or several games at once, it's a right pain. No, we don't want to go down there, do we? Hang on. Yeah, so I think the only reason eBay have done it is purely down to greed, because they get. They get money. Actually, they used to get money from the sales of the item in question, but not for the postage and packaging. You know, there was no final fees on that. But by making everybody use free postage and packaging. Oh, I'm sorry, I was losing my concentration a second there. Saying, yeah, by forcing everyone to use postage and packaging, they have to up the price of their auctions. You know, the start price, which means more fees for eBay, and it's absolutely scandalous. I mean, another thing I've noticed, there's nothing really to do with eBay, but it's just SNES collecting in general. I mean, I was chatting to Tiger Vamp UK earlier about this on MSN, and I just noticed that the number of... Hang on, let's get across there first. The number of SNES games I got is almost a third the size of the number of Mega Drive carts. I mean, you can pick Mega Drive carts up, you know, for £1 a time. Even with all the effect of this free P&P on, I mean, you still get a good selection of multi-choice stuff. But when it comes to the Super Nintendo, I mean, it wasn't a rare system or a poor seller or anything. I'll go and get that skeleton. Oh, he's run away. Yeah, so it's not a rare system or anything like that, but the average price of games starting price is like £3 or £4 a time, and that's even for the absolutely awful games. Ooh, that's cool. So yeah, what tends to happen is when I go browsing on eBay just to pick up some new titles, because I'm not, you know, I collect games just to play, you know, and have a bit of fun with. But I'm not really bothered about boxes or manuals and things like that. You know, I'm just perfectly happy just to have the cart or the disc to play with. Oh, I've done it again. I've lost my train of thought there. Sorry guys. Just trying to concentrate on this. Oh, that was it. Yeah. So what tends to happen is I go browse on eBay and I'll see an auction for, like, say 5 Mega Drive games for $5, and I always think to myself, that is a bargain. I'll pick them up and I'll get plenty of enjoyment out of them. Any I don't like or any doubles, I'll just trade elsewhere or sell them back on. You know, I'm constantly buying and rebuying stuff. Well, that's great when you're looking at systems like the Mega Drive and the Master System. Bloody hell! I did good to last as long as I did. Oh, I'm back to the plain old whip. Yeah, cool. That whip is awesome. Yeah, but when it comes to collecting for the SNES, I mean, even the absolutely crap titles, you know, you're paying an absolute fortune for it, and it just drives me mad because there's not really a market for it, and I just can't understand why people do it. I think I was looking at one really poor racing game earlier, and it was literally selling for £5, you know, usually with the free postage and packaging, and that's just a mix of what eBay have done with the pricing and just people being greedy. But yeah, that's me. I'm just annoyed that I can't buy more of the stuff I really want. Hang on, what's this now? Well, that's easy. Oh, don't get hit. What the hell? I can't use my other weapon. So yeah, no, I'd like to know your thoughts on that. I mean, what you think on the eBay side of things. I mean, it's not just like the SNES market that's affected by it. I mean, even Game Boy titles, you know, they should be selling like £1, you know, £1.50 a time. But even the non-rare titles, like I think I was looking at like an F1 race game, and it was, you know, someone was selling it at like £4. And I thought to myself, well, it's no way it's worth £4. You know, I've seen it going for past in £1 before all this free postage and packaging thing came in. And it's solely just because of that. It's just because they're forcing people to adjust for their bloody greed. It's just a shame that Yahoo Auctions closed a few years ago. I mean, we are going back a few years, but even I used to use them. You could always get great bargains on there. You know, they weren't ripping people off with fees and so on and so forth. But I'm not sure what happened there. I think they get bought out by eBay or something. Anyway, the problem now is that eBay's just got a monopoly. You know, they practically they own the auction market. I mean, the best you can look at is things like eBid, which is entirely free, but you know, games-wide it's pretty poor because hardly anybody sells on it. Or you've got like users who have created their own, like that the gamer-based site. But at the end of the day, you know, eBay's got the market; they've captured it now. And I just wish that someone like Google would come along, you know, and create an auction site of their own, because they could, you know, they could change the market for it completely. Basically, because they get the free advertising just from the fact that they're a search site. You know, you chuck a link on the front of there for Google auctions, and you're off and away. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of eBay, but in this day and age it's pretty much all you can do to get all your retro stuff, which is a pain. Anyway guys, sadly I have just been rambling there for 10 minutes, I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to get it off my chest, you know. I've been after SNES games all day, and I think I've got about 2 on the way now, but I wanted much more. and it's just a pain. Anyway guys, as always, thanks for watching and listening, and I will do my best to post another video soon.